been gone.
Oh, lady.
I want to start with we've been gone for a minute. Now we back with the jump off.
What?
Cause we've been gone for a minute.
Girl, let's start this. What?
All right, guys. If you're new to the show, welcome to Seriously.
Hey,
Thank
guys.
you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. We are a podcast dedicated to all things web series. We talk about each episode, season by season, episode by episode. We're talking about the good, the bad, the unexpected, and everything in between. Right now, we are on the first episode after the mid-season finale of Chef Julian, season 2 of Chef Julian. Please catch up on season 1 if you haven't already, and all episodes up to this point. So Chef Julian, it stars Courtney Burrell. He's a guy just kind of lost right now in this season.
He's just a sad soul.
Yeah,
at this point.
Yes, he is also
struggling. He's struggling,
right, just a little bit. He's an aspiring chef. He plans to do a lot.
We just found that out.
Yeah,
used to be an accountant.
Yes. Yeah. But we're working towards something greater. Yeah. He has a lot of women problems.
Yes.
And more currently, best friend problem, homie problem.
Yes.
And everything's like kind of.
His whole life is falling apart at this point. And
a little bit.
We get to witness it.
Yeah. And we kind of talk about it.
Yeah.
And we have some questions, common concerns about it, which we do at the end of the show, just kind of point everything out. So, in this season, Chef Julian also has a lot of great actors and actresses.
Yes. His homie is Daryl.
Daryl, played by Daryl. Daryl.
I hope I said Blalock.
Yes, Daryl Blalock.
I hope I said it right.
Yes.
Sorry if I did.
Yes, and his current love interest, his current love interest, played by
Janora McDuffie.
Yes, that's Milan.
Yes, Milan.
Yes. So, we're gonna get right into it, and let's get it going.
Must you?
Okay.
Alrighty. So the episode starts off with Wendy. She's in an office. We don't really know what office this is. She just seems to be waiting for something or someone. And then it cuts to a receptionist and someone behind her. And the receptionist is just, she's just on the phone, not paying Wendy no mind. And Wendy's over here waving herself. I guess she was hot.
Yeah, it was hot in
She was like tired.
No AC broke.
I guess. So then the receptionist gets off the phone from gossiping and she turns to her coworker and then they start gossiping even more. And a guy comes over and the receptionist pays attention to this person and is like, oh, fill out this form. Wendy's in the background upset.
Yeah, she's like, what? Like,
I don't understand why she never got up.
She never, I guess she just walked in and sat down.
Yeah, I don't know who does that
way.
I guess in Wendy's mind, because I was just so confused. So then we find out that this is actually the bail bonds office because she comes up to the receptionist, right? So the receptionist asks, do you have an appointment?
She's like, no.
Because she rolled up. Like,
just rolled up.
About to do something. She said, oh, no, I called. Girl, what?
It don't work that way.
Do you have an appointment?
She's like, all right, that's not what I asked you. Do you have an appointment? That's yes or no. So she's like, I'm here for Daryl Jackson. So she's like, okay. She's like, okay, give her the paperwork, fill all this out. She's like,
she's upset,
right? I gotta fill all this out. So, all right, so she sits down, she fills it out, and then the door opens.
Miss Milan comes through.
Miss Milan comes through. Boss lady's like, hello, I'm here. Yes, I have an appointment. Here's the paperwork. I emailed it to you earlier.
Yes.
Don't play with me.
For my client. I was like,
okay. She hit up with the client. Yes. So she come prepared. She was ready. It's no games when it comes to Miss
And
Milan.
they had it ready, too. They were like, oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, like right this way. So she does hear Julian's name. She was like, for my client, Julian. Wendy hears Julian's name.
Yeah, at that point, I was like, why didn't she say anything? Because
what was she going to say?
She kind of just looked around. Like, she's always, like, uncomfortable around other females.
But you don't know this lady. We'll get to where she thinks you know this lady from, but you don't know her. So you can't just be like, how you know Julian? That's something Yasmin would do.
True.
that's not Wendy. Wendy's just gonna peep. And
yeah, Wendy. No, does she not look uncomfortable to you though? Because she's always like,
she's like, who is this?
Looking around like, oh my god, girl,
yes,
get it together.
Mm-hmm. So Milan sits down, and then Wendy starts to text her sister Whitney, which Whitney is from Hello Cupid, and we mentioned before. You know, she has a whole thing with Milan's ex-husband Cassius. So she texting her sister like, girl, I think I see your ex's ex-wife in here. She's like, what? Send a pic? Whitney had that pic on file. She sent that pic so quick. She was like, here, is this her? Confirm or deny?
What I thought was funny was Whitney was like, who? Proud Dad's ex-wife? Like, girl, don't you call him Cassius right now?
Proud Dad. You know how girls be, you get a nickname and you 6, that's your name for life.
For
Proud
life.
Dad. Proud Dad. So she texts her, get the answer, so she confirmed this is her. But Milana's looking at her too, like she looked familiar. I think she could see like the resemblance. I feel like because she like,
oh, I see.
I feel like because Milana was looking at her like, where I know her from? What's her story? Okay.
So then they called Milan over, and Mama pulled out the Louis Vuitton wallet and was like, here. First of all, she had a wallet full of cards. I was like, all right, ma'am.
Yeah.
She was like, here, you can take this one. There's money on it.
Yeah.
I pay all my bills.
At all times.
Here you go.
Take this one. I haven't used this one in a while.
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay, so they both file out the paperwork, bail their guys out.
Yes.
But my thing with Milan, Milan's a better woman than me. I'm not meeting a guy off Bay app and paying for his bail. Girl, to get out of jail.
Speak on it.
So that's how I knew she was in love.
The LOVE.
LOVE. Like, I'm not bailing you out. I'm sorry.
Especially if
I just met you.
You left me, and the next thing I know, you got locked up. And you called me?
You called me a
Where's your cousin, Talisa? Where's James, the advisor?
That's a good question.
Where's James, the advisor?
That's a good question.
And where's your cousin?
That's a good question.
But you made sure to call that lawyer.
The lawyer you knew. The lawyer.
The lawyer that you left the day before.
Exactly. But she was like, you know what? Whatever. She's not going to hold no grudges. She's a grown woman. She ain't going to hold no grudges.
She's very kind. Kind woman.
Kind, sweet woman. And then Wendy was at the front desk filling out the paperwork, and the receptionist was like, "You don't gotta bail these boys out."
Yeah, I know I work here, whatnot, but
right, you don't gotta do it, girl. You have second thoughts, girl. Let me tell you.
I appreciate her saying that, though.
I do. And then Wendy was just like, "No, I'm okay. Here, take my card." And then the receptionist was like, "Girl, you all right? You look stressed."
Yes.
Even she
did. She looked so stressed and uncomfortable.
A lot was going on. She's over here bailing Daryl out, her love, and then the next ex's ex-wife, sister, boyfriend, sister is over here bailing your ex-boo out.
It was
a lot going on. So they're in the parking lot.
Yes, and Wendy's just creeping. She was creeping. Yeah, she was creeping, and Juju came out with his auntie.
Who is Juju? You're not calling him Juju.
Juju came out with his auntie, and they went in the car. Horrible. And she's watching this entire time. Milan looks grown. Mm-hmm. You saw her?
Yeah, she did.
Looks so grown.
She's like, first of all, I can't believe I'm in this situation right now.
Yeah,
I'm
she
too
had her
grown
shades on and everything.
I'm too grown for this little boy.
So I'm gonna take
care. Yeah, but you saw Julian peeped Wendy in the car.
I told you.
You said that last week.
I told you. He saw her
last week, and he made sure to put the arm around the waist.
Mm-hmm. Like, this is what I have now.
Right, you moved on. I moved on. I got somebody else.
Next thing you know, Daryl banging on the window.
Right,
like a crazy person.
Yes. Okay, so we go to Juju's apartment.
Well, they're in the car first.
Oh yeah,
and she's like comforting him. The boy looks hit. I mean, face looking crazy.
He had a rough night.
And, she's holding on to his hand or his shoulder?
His hand.
Shoulder.
She wants to comfort him, give him a little handhold.
Poor little baby.
Let him know I'm supporting you.
Poor little baby.
I'm here for you.
Yes.
So they arrive at his apartment. She's, bandaging him up.
Comforting,
making sure he's good. Mm-hmm. I felt like it was an after-school special because she was just like, now tell me what happened. Like he got bullied.
Say a word.
Like he got bullied at the playground. What happened? Tell me what happened.
He didn't want to tell her a word too.
No, I don't remember him talking at all this scene.
Yes, all he said was, the other guy looks worse. Which he doesn't. Stop lying.
He has to prove it. No, Daryl got you good, honey. But it's okay. He got some punches in. Daryl.
Yeah.
He had a couple, maybe a black eye or a little lip busted, maybe.
But Julian looked worse. Let's be honest.
And then she was like, "Why'd you do it, Julian?" And he was just like, "Listen." I think he didn't say nothing to that.
Mm-hmm. And then she takes a deep breath and she's like, "Boy, you stink."
Right.
Okay.
You smell like a jail cell. Get in the shower.
At this part, I felt like because she had just asked him, you know, why were you fighting, or like why this happened, he wanted to take her mind off of it. So he undresses right in front of her.
Right in front of her. And she's trying not to
like
look.
Distract her from the main issue.
like the reason why you're here right now. Right.
You're not about to tell her. So he's like, let me take this shirt off. Let me be all
real
seductive.
Real slow. Mm-hmm. He dropped the undies. She was like, whoa. She was like,
she wasn't expecting
She wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready either. I was surprised.
Very surprised.
So she was peeping it, but acting like she wasn't. Even though in her head she was like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take me.
Let's go. Let's go. Where should I go? So he gets in the shower.
He's thinking,
reminiscing. We're going back to he just thinking, reminiscing. Like, how could his homeboy do this to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Daryl asked him like, "What's up with that girl?" And he mentioned that it took him 3 months.
Yes. Which, can I go real back? So I rewatched season 1 of Sexless.
What?
Like last week.
Okay.
So I rewatched season 1, not the whole season. I watched like the first 3 episodes. And I was just, with the way, I didn't realize, I forgot that Wendy had him on probation. Well, you know, Wendy was sexless. Mm-hmm. So I feel like at this point, in this season, he's kind of taking notes out of Wendy's book because he's like saving himself this season.
Celibate?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then, like, I'm watching this episode. It was Valentine's Day when the season premiered. Wendy's like waiting for a Valentine's Day text from Julian. Like, she was just so, like, she loved this boy, and he didn't even send her Valentine's Day. He sent her HVD text. HVD, Happy Valentine's Day. What is that? So Nolita trying to tell her best friend Nolita from Sexless. She's trying to tell, like, this boy is not for you. Wendy was like, times are hard. Like, he likes me, whatever. And Wendy ended up staying at his house, but they ended up just, like, cuddling. Mm-hmm. And then he told her, like, oh, you can't stay here past 10. We have to have rules, which is kind of like what Milan told him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I don't remember this.
Yeah, so he's like, you can't stay here past 10 because you're tempting me too much. So
he did do that.
So it's kind of funny how I feel like this season is taking stuff from Sexless season 1.
Yeah, he's getting a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah. Yes. So I want to point that out, which I thought was really funny. So yeah, he's in the shower reminiscing about
the good
Wendy,
old days.
Yeah, the good old days. And just thinking about, he confided in Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl was taking notes.
Yeah, he's like, oh, okay, tell me more about that. Oh, all right.
Daryl was taking notes.
Then my next question about the shower scene was, where's the soap?
Oh no, we don't do that. Apparently. And when he got out, his bandage came off.
Did it?
I was just like, what's happening here? I didn't know. But okay. And then Miss Milan, she waiting by the door.
Waiting at the door. I feel like he forgot she was there.
Yeah, because he looked at her like, where you come from?
When you get here.
She's like, oh, you looking for this? Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of need that.
Need that.
No, at this point she's wide open.
Yes.
She's like,
she's soaking him all in. Like, she's just like taking it all in.
Let me see something here. So she
completely forgot that he said he was only looking for companionship.
Yeah, he forgot. Yeah. He forgot too. I think that's all out the window at this point.
Yeah.
Because, all right, so whatever. So they have their first kiss, the first easing into something, and she takes her shirt off.
She took her shirt off like that.
She's ready.
When I first saw the episode, I guess I had like turned away real quickly because 1 minute she had it on, the next minute she didn't. So I'm like, whoa, he took off her shirt kind of quickly. Then I rewatched it. I'm like, oh, she took it off.
She's grown.
She was ready.
She's grown. She don't need nobody to take off her shirt. So she was ready.
But I don't really see the chemistry between these two.
You don't?
No.
I see it more as like a fling, something fun, nothing like long term.
I guess.
I see something cute, something simple, nothing crazy. So she sees it in his eyes. She was like, "You ain't thinking about me,"
because his eyes was closed while she's trying to look deep into his eyes and fall in love, and he's just like, "Let's just get it on."
Right?
Like,
wow.
Well, what are we doing?
Because in his head, he see Wendy. He
see Wendy everywhere he goes.
Seriously, because she's like, you know, I think she said, "I've been through this before," which is proud dad thinking about Whitney.
Damn.
She probably, when she find out that they're sisters, she's like, this family?
She's gonna, like, kill herself. I feel like she's gonna, I don't want nothing to do with men at all. She might turn lesbian on us.
Hello? She's like, my first husband left me to your sister. Now my next boo thing leaving me for you. I'm done. Yes. I'm done. She's leaving. She's taking Roland and she's leaving.
So she's like, I'm gonna go.
Right.
You get it together.
Yeah, and then call me.
Grown woman. Closed. Case closed. Grown woman.
Case
That's
closed.
It. That's how you do it.
Yes. Okay. So at this point, I guess he's just trying to get in where he fit in.
Any woman at this point, right?
So he calls. Who he called?
Sydney.
He know good and well he don't like her. She not a naturalista.
No.
She not. She don't got the
She's
curls.
not, and there's no chemistry between these two, clearly. So he's ready to escape in any woman at this point. Yeah. He don't even care.
He don't even care who it is.
Who it is.
So he calls, but then my thing is like, why are you trying so hard to get? What happened to the whole celibacy thing? Why is it out the window?
He's stressed.
Now?
What are you talking about? He's very stressed. Apparently,
maybe I guess because he feels like Wendy's not waiting for him, so
he's trying to escape. Like, he's not trying to think about Wendy at all. But I mean. You can't she always, like, clouds his memory. That's all he thinks about.
At all times. So he calls Sydney, and he's at her house like, your homegirl not here, Yasmin not here. Mm-hmm. And she's like, boy, I live by myself. Like, we ain't attached to the hip. But
I felt bad for her at one moment because he was like, you here by yourself? And she's like, yeah, why wouldn't I be? Like, as if she's saying, like, who wants me? I guess, like, oh, poor girl. Because she had a bottle of wine, and there was, oh, poor girl.
Girl, we gonna get you somebody. Don't worry about it.
Somebody out there.
Just not Julian. He's not.
It's definitely not Julian.
But she wants him. Mm-hmm. I feel like when Julian was asking her about Yasmin, she kind of had her guard up. Like, what?
Yeah, she's like, what girl?
Right. Who?
What girl? I'm saying, girl, can you please stop?
Stop.
You're not a detective. Like, cut it out.
Yeah. So whatever. They get past that. She started pouring him a drink. I'm like trying to get him drunk.
Yeah, they go head to head on this drinking thing. I think they needed drinks because there's no chemistry.
My thing is, okay, she talking about you can't handle it. It's wine. And he was like,
at first,
they were taking shots of wine.
When I first saw the episode, I thought it was Henny. Yeah. So I was like, oh, they taking shots of Henny? Because all I saw was a bottle at first, and then again I had turned my head, and then I saw the episode again. I'm like, oh, this is a bottle of wine.
And they go, no. Wine will get you messed up now.
Yeah, if you haven't eaten.
Yeah.
You know.
But nobody takes shots of wine, but whatever.
That was different,
Yeah, that's something new. That's something new right there.
So they're a little drunk, and of course they have to be in order to get it going with each other because.
But they were too drunk to even function at this point.
Yeah.
So they were like,
And then this fool, he tried to get her to give him head, and she was like, "What? Oh,
I missed that part.
What are you doing?"
I missed that.
And she's like, "Are you using me? you missed this? Oh my god, you have to rewatch this."
I didn't see that.
I was proud of her. I was like, "Oh, this girl is smarter than I thought."
Right? She wasn't drunk enough to like, you ain't gonna use me.
Yeah,
she still had her pride.
Because in my opinion, I always thought that she didn't really care if he was thinking of someone else, as long as he was like physically with her.
Yeah. But no, that means she really likes him.
I guess
because. If it was just something like whatever, like we're just having fun, it'll be whatever. But if you really want him to care about you and not just the same thing with Milan. Everybody knew they were.
Yeah, they all.
Everybody knew they were being used. Milan knew. Sydney knew. Okay.
Everybody on the same page except for him. He's the only one that don't know what's going on. He was like, "What you think was about to go down?" Like, then this idiot falls asleep.
They both knock out. They don't just fall asleep.
She was trying to get him to get up. Yeah. She said, "Listen, I'll call you a rider." He was like, "I'm too drunk." Knocked out. He's gone.
Knocked out. She was like, "Get out!" Then she knocks out. Mm-hmm. So, there's a knock on the door,
Bang,
a bang,
bang,
at
bang,
the
bang.
door.
Yeah, it was a bang.
At the door. So she gonna get up. He looked through the peephole, and of course.
At first, I thought he was gonna go open the door. I'm like, oh hell no, this ain't your house.
That's what I was gonna say. Sit your butt down. This ain't your house.
Because I would have acted like I didn't hear it.
Covers go straight over my head.
Unless she's not like answering it, like she's not rushing.
This is her house.
What are you doing? But
I'll be like, hey girl, your door. But if she don't move, I don't move. It ain't my business.
But he was smart to do it because he saw that it was Yasmin.
Yeah.
So I guess that works.
I guess. So he wakes up Sydney.
Yeah.
And she's still lost.
Yeah.
So she finally gets up. Yasmin, what do you mean? So he hides in the room.
Didn't she do something about like no means no?
Yeah, she woke. He was like, Sydney, get up. She's like, no means no.
I was so weak, like girl.
What kind of
experience have you had in your life?
What's your life about, Sydney? Tell me right
He was
now.
like, did you kick me? Hell yeah. What you thought?
No means no. Okay, so she finally gets up. Chef Julian's hiding in the back room. What happened? Yasmin's ready to work out.
Yeah, she was like, girl, let's go. Like,
you forgot?
Yeah.
Come on, we ready.
And she was waiting too. She was like, I'm not leaving until you come with me.
Yes. And she saw by Sydney's outfit. She's and the two glasses on the table. She's like, you had guests over?
Mm-hmm.
Because Sydney's outfit, that's not a chill in my house. That's I'm about to, something cute, something real.
She had a
cute.
set.
She had a set with the high socks. Don't play. So she goes into the room to get ready to work out. Julian's still there. She changed her clothes real quick. She's like, okay, girl, I'm ready. No. So while she's changing, what happened?
Someone's waiting like, what?
What? No. Wait, rewind. So she's changing. Tell me what happened.
Yasmin's chilling at the table, and Julian's phone is on the counter, and he gets a text from Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, hey, Ju, or something like that. Hey, Juju.
Hey, Jules.
Hey, Jules.
Got a little
Can we
nickname.
talk?
Yeah.
And hating ass Yasmin was like, absolutely not. And she deletes the text.
Yes. But she made me so mad.
I was mad at first, but now I think maybe she's trying to help Wendy out. Like, at first I was thinking, like, if you're over him, why can't Wendy have him? But then again, didn't they have, like, this whole, like, medical scare? So maybe Yasmin's helping her out, like, girl, you don't want that in your life.
I don't think so, because when they met up, Yasmin was giving Wendy a lot of attitude. I don't think she cares what happens to Wendy, what she do. I think
maybe Yasmin thinks
still likes Julian.
No, maybe Yasmin thinks Wendy's an idiot for even continuing to want to be involved with him, And so this is her way of tough love. You never know. But I do think that Yasmin still has, like...
Yeah, she has something there, because I feel like...
Feelings, not really feelings, but, like, cares. If someone else was to get involved with him that she knows.
Yeah.
But
my also thing is, this is your best friend.
She gonna
you don't
address
have
that.
any question
she
about
gonna address that.
Julian's phone.
She's
and
gonna
he's not the only
address it.
Julian in the world. You don't know. What is this different Julian? You don't know if this is phone. But more importantly, why don't you have a lock on your phone?
That too.
Why?
This is 2016. I don't know what he been doing.
And as messy as you are,
I don't know what he's been doing.
You need a lock on that phone.
He sure do.
He'll never know that Wendy texts him until
Mind
later
you,
on.
He thinks about her all the time.
And
so he wants her to contact
that
him.
text would have made his life.
He would have probably ran to her house.
His heart would have died.
He wouldn't answer the text.
He wouldn't even read it.
He just show up at her house.
All I say is Wendy, and he was like, "I'm here."
That's it. He would fly there.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. You don't understand how sad I am.
Are you really?
No, not really.
Okay.
No, I'm sad because I
girl.
want them. He just needs to. Oh, we'll get to it. We'll get to the question, comments, and concerns. But we do get a little preview of next week's episode.
Yes, and it's Desperate Wendy.
We're not gonna call her desperate.
What?
Why are we gonna call her desperate?
Because that's what she's desperate for love.
But she's also a good friend.
To who?
Daryl.
She brought him groceries?
She just bailed him out, and now
exactly, and now she's what? Desperate. Okay, because she bailed him out. Where's my money? First off, now she's bringing him groceries. Excuse me.
Okay.
I was so upset when I saw that.
I know. Yeah. And then he had the nerve to have his ex-girlfriend or current girlfriend.
We don't know. But Stacy,
tell them a little bit about Stacy.
Stacy's his ex-love. Okay.
Or current. Why she
really
on his
know.
couch? So Stacey,
But she just looks shocked. And they both look at each other. And Stacey, she wasn't naked, but it seems like she had like a club dress on.
Stacey is from another Black and Sexy show called That Guy, where
we were originally introduced to Daryl.
Yeah, from That Guy, and then he moved
again.
on.
He started talking to his homeboy's girl.
Yeah, he loves doing that, and it's starting to worry.
Mr. Steal Your Girl. That's his name.
Yes.
I don't understand.
I think he preys on girls that are not being treated correctly.
Yeah,
by
he feels
guys.
like he needs to save them.
Yes, he saves all the girls.
He saves
because
the girls.
with Judah from That Guy, he asked her like, "Oh, what's up with her?" And even though Judah was in love with Stacey, he told Daryl, he told Daryl, "That's just my people's," whatever that means.
Shoot your shot is what he said.
Hello,
I remember those exact words.
Hello,
shoot your shot. And I was like, okay,
so that's fair game.
Yes.
And then with Wendy and Julian, I don't know.
If he ever got the okay.
He never got the okay. He did ask Julian about her.
See, he found different ways of getting the information, y'all.
Hello? Yo. Julian. What's your name? Daryl. You ain't right, but it's all right. But I think you kind of all right.
I think he's attracted to girls that are
or maybe
stuck.
He preys on their, like, vulnerability.
Possibly. He could be a creep.
The weakness. Right? It's kind of creepish.
But then again, it's like... He's a hero because he's seeing these beautiful Black naturalistas being treated so poorly.
Yeah, he's here to save them.
And you know, they be so into this guy, and this guy just be like, whatever, I got other hoes. So
yeah.
Here come Daryl.
Here come Daryl. All right, well, that was episode 6 of Chef Julian, season 2. And let's get into the QCCs. Alright, time for the cute CCs. I think we need the theme song.
Not that. That's for sure.
Alright, just go.
So my number one question is, where is Milan and Wendy's money? Okay?
What you mean?
They just bailed these two guys out. Yes, where's my money? That's my number one concern. Okay, because bailing somebody out ain't cheap.
But I think they did it out the kindness of their heart.
Bump that. Where's my money? Run me my money, okay? Y'all want to be all LOVE? Nah, where that ching ching ching? Give me my money.
I'm done. Yeah,
I'm so upset. I need to see next week because Wendy out here delivering groceries like this man don't have legs.
Yeah.
He wasn't that hurt.
Right. Your legs are not hurt. You're not sick.
Wasn't that hurt.
Well, there's no cat.
Why are you delivering groceries?
Stop.
This ain't
She's
Uber
just a nice woman.
What is this?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's so desperate for affection. I think that she went to him is because, you know, she texted Julian. Julian never got the message, but she texted him, so she never received the response. Mm-hmm. So now she's moving on to Daryl. Yeah, she's just looking for any guy at this. She's another Julian, just out here looking for love. She's just out here.
She's kind of a girl Julian. Yeah,
she just jump into whoever wants to accept her at the moment.
Because even in Secular, she settled for a guy that she knew she didn't want. This other guy, and he was horrible for her.
Yes, you talking about the one that took her to that art gallery?
No. Oh, the one that borrowed her car and got it towed. Remember that one?
No.
Are you serious? Season 2. A guy she was dating borrowed a car, got it towed. Yeah.
Oh, yes, and he called her, right?
Yeah. She was like, wait, what? Okay, what? And that's when her and Daryl got close because he helped her get the car out.
Silly girl. Silly girl.
But we'll get to all that.
And now she out here bailing him out. You see this?
Yeah. Well, he helped her, so she helping him.
Jesus.
All right, what else?
What reason would Stacey have to be there? Like, that's something to look forward to. Like, why is she at Daryl's house?
Well, that used to be her old boo.
True.
And they were really together.
But why would he... I mean, when he answered the door, he saw that it was Wendy. Why wouldn't he try to be like, oh, thanks for that, and then just, like, quickly close the door?
We don't know.
That's what I want to know. Why is she at the house? Like, he's so comfortable with her being there, and then he's answering the door, and he sees Wendy. What's going on?
I'm intrigued.
Will Julian ever tell Milan why he really got into that fight? You know what I mean? Because he likes to distract her by flirting with her or, like, not answering her questions directly. So is he ever going to be like... The reason why I left you was because I found out my best friend was dating the girl that I don't claim, that I'm in love with, that I won't contact.
Yes, and he
that won't contact me.
Breakfast. Yes.
You know, like... I don't really have a title for her, but that was
her.
That's my something.
My something.
That's my something. And so I found out he was dating her, and I had to go handle it.
That.
I got locked up for that.
Yeah.
But I want him to be honest with her.
But she's the type, she'll be like, okay, all right, this is too high school for me, and I don't have time for it.
And then she'll be back the next day.
You think so?
Yes. Like, how's it going? Did you solve that problem?
Are you okay? Call me. Okay.
What are your questions?
So I want to see if Whitney will make an appearance. Like, I want to see if there will be like a round table, like, turn this way, you got Whitney and Wendy. I want to see if Milan's going to find out that they're sisters and see the influence that they have on her life. I want to see that.
That's interesting.
And I want to know, why is Yasmin a hater?
She's a hater, but at the same time, like I said, she could be looking out for her in a strange way.
I doubt that. I highly doubt that, actually.
Why not? She was looking at her like, girl, hell no. But at the same time, like, who knows? And also, still my question is also, like, does Yasmin know that she's dating Julian? Like, does she know that Sydney is dating Julian? Is she going to address that?
Yeah. Or is she cool with it? Or maybe she knows that Sydney's dating. No, she don't know, because why would they have to hide it from her?
Right.
So that's that. So I also want to know, Julian, I feel like Julian needs to put his pride aside and call Wendy. Like,
that's cut it out. From, like,
cut it out.
The jump.
Why are you, like, so scared? Like, she's just as sprung off of you as you are for her. Like, it's there. So just call her.
But they just don't know that about each
other.
They don't.
Which is crazy. It just makes me so upset.
It's so crazy.
Yes.
Like, sometimes I want to grab him from out the TV and be like, look at what she's doing. Okay?
Right.
And then grab him and be like, look, he loves you, girl. Go get him.
Cut it out. Go get him, girl. This is your love. Go. So, and then I think what would be nice to see, I think Sydney and Daryl need to get together because they stay pouncing on each other's friends' exes.
Yes, that was another question. It's like, okay, so Julian knows that Sydney and Yasmin are best friends, right? Yeah. So how could he be upset with Wendy for dating Daryl when he's technically messing around with Yasmin's best friend? Like, he's like, y'all best friends. Like,
it's double stand. And you...
Right. So you knew. You knew. But your ass is still there. What are you doing there then?
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
Why? Why are you here?
You come to borrow sugar?
It's a double standard.
Why are you here?
It's a double standard. Exactly. You should not feel any type of way because you're in the dude. Ooh,
he's staying his feelings.
You're doing the same thing.
Stay in his feelings. And then lastly, really heating up. What's happening with this business?
The business is on hold right now.
Is it?
The business is on hold. It's on the back burner right now.
It's been on the back burner.
You know, he just got out of jail.
True. It's true. So he really can't get Milan her money.
So
I don't think she's ever going to see that money.
She's not. I think she's okay with it. She's a grown woman enough to accept that. You know, it ain't nothing to her.
She's better than me because I would have been there every day. So what job did you apply to?
As soon as he came out the jail.
What job you applied to today? When are we going to get that?
You got some nerve. Getting locked up. And you don't got no job.
I told you he has like a hood mentality.
Julian. Juju.
Get it together, Juju.
Juju. Okay. Okay, so that was exciting. I'm really excited to see it. We have 4 episodes left of Chef Julian before the season is over. So we need to get all these questions answered. Yeah. We need. Come on, Black and Sexy.
Also wanted to mention the song that they kept playing, Twitter Fingers.
Yes, that's my new jam. ML Chris J on SoundCloud. So
yeah, we'll put his SoundCloud link in the description.
Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth we go. Okay. So Mary doesn't want to join, but it's okay.
Whoa.
So that was episode 6 of season 2 of Chef Julian. As always, you can email us your questions, comments, and concerns at seriouslypodcast@gmail.com. You can tweet us at Seriously Podcast. And, just let us know what you're thinking and what you're feeling. And if you want us to review some shows or something you want us to watch, let us know. Talk to us.
Yes.
We're here for y'all.
So thanks again for tuning in, guys. We out.
Woo-hoo.